we are going to swap over to the cam for our first little test KoiCast and get this rolling. So, if you don't know what the KoiCast is or what the plan for it was, I want to start a podcast and I have no idea what that means or what to do. So, this is that test. And it wasn't going to be live. The first one was 100% not planned to be live at all, but since I wanted to do it soon after the first Cooking with Koi, and since I'm busy this weekend with Cashew, I figured today at the end of the stream would be a good time to do something like a KoiCast. So, got some talking points. I've got Ginger Butts here, the original mod and viewer of the channel from a long time ago.
No, Cashew was first mod.
Yeah. So, camera might be weird, audio voice quality might not be good. It's all a test. We'll see how it goes. We might end with a little Q&A for him, for us, for you guys, and that's the plan.
Tell him that Java's a good boy.
Java's a good boy.
Yeah, Java's a very good boy.
Banner Riot. So I'm gonna get everything switched over. Give me a moment to have this professionalism occur as I slowly take away things from the scene. Look at that. And there goes the chat. All right. I think we're good. I'm going to give a nice shift space, and it should switch to the cam, and then we'll Java. We'll hit some talking points and we'll do it. You've always been alpha mod.
Wait. Who said that?
Also, Chris.
Yeah.
When we do this, we're gonna do our best to have it so everyone can hear. And I don't know.
Up?
I'm hoping that like this is fine. In the chat right now, I know you can't see it on stream, but in the chat right now, let me know if this is fine.
Yeah.
Oh God. Jesus.
Java, stop playing with my keys. Coochie, I will personally ban you from my account. Ginger give you a haircut? What?
I'm gonna hop on over.
I'm a hairdresser.
I can take off my I can take this off. Hey, look, this actually works.
Yeah, it's in frame.
God, come here. All right. So that doesn't look too bad.
It doesn't look too bad. It's
I'm pretty happy with that.
Ooh. Is that? No, this is not. This is for my place of work. It's just oversized. I wish. It's the good boy. I like how Bane says it though. Slightly.
Okay. It's a nice purring. All right.
Because you said I should be closer to the mic. Oh boy.
Oh, what? Oh, fuck me.
Did they put the thing?
I just stuck my nose in it. Oh no. Oh, fuck. Java has flea medicine on the back of his neck, and I literally just stuck my nose in it.
I completely forgot, because, like, I completely, like...
I'm gonna wash my face.
Alright, hold up. Alright, so, what's the command to ban Coochie, isn't it? Like, /ban Coochie?
Yeah. Be careful with Java. Don't pet him.
Yeah, I've been petting him all day. Java, where you going? Alright, so... Well, let me see this chat real quick. Yeah, Java purse. Go wash your nose. Yeah, ban catality. Fucking do it. Shit. Mod. Critality.
Did you just unmod? No. Okay, hold up.
Mod abuse? What do you mean mod abuse? It comes straight from Mike's channel. It's fine.
All right. Java.
I think Java smells my cat.
I'm gonna hope that he will chill here with us while we do this. Okay. Did you remon him?
Hold on.
Remon him real quick. Don't actually ban him.
I won't. Hold on. Watch this.
You guys really want Critality to get banned, like real bad. Oh my god.
Man, let me just say, it feels so good to be able to like time Coochie out, like even for like 15 seconds. It's been like months since I like haven't had that power, that satisfaction. Look, I'm being cheered on by Am.
That's true.
Am's a pro mapper. Like if you look in the Discord, exclamation point Discord if you want the link to join the KoiFish fam Discord. Okay, oh my.
No, it's even worse. All right, we're gonna get into this.
All right, like I can't like.
You can't.
I'll mod him real quick.
Yeah, /mod him real quick. Do I not have a Discord command? Oh no, I do. How's this for a professional beginning to the KoiCast? We're getting it set up. It'll be here.
One of these days, it's gonna be like we're gonna have 2 DX racers. We're gonna be sponsored. 2 Audio Technica mics, right?
Oh yeah. Okay.
2 tablets playing on the same computer. Just I'm gonna LAN one day with you.
So, it's later outside than I thought. Here's the plan. We're gonna start with a little introduction of him, and then we're gonna hit some talking points and get into it, and that'll be what we do. So, LAN party.
Yeah, LAN party. Coochie, you're not invited.
I'm gonna bring more focus back to the chat closer to the end. We'll do a little Q&A, all that good stuff. But for the next like hour, I'm not gonna be focusing on chat too much. But we're gonna be hitting these talking points. I'll still read chat. That'll be how it goes. So, we'll get to that, Am, at the end. Promise. Don't forget to ask me that again. I'm sure I won't forget. But yeah. So, first test KoiCast. I'm glad that this stuff works. I'm glad that it's partially set up. I'm glad that things are actually working. We're in talk shows for the first time streaming here. Feels good. And yeah, wasn't planning on this being live, but we're gonna do a little test run.
So I accidentally, like, by reflex, I like play with my Adams app a little bit. And,
Yeah.
Like, I feel ashamed. I'm embarrassed. Coochie, fuck you. You're so mean.
Family friendly stream.
I'm sorry. I forgot my aggression.
All right, so my guest, who I'm gonna sort of half interview this test KoiCast, is Chris, who is Ginger Butts.
Is this technically like a beta test?
I guess.
Can I get like exclusive access to like DLCs and everything?
No, you have to pay.
Like sort of online, please.
You have to pay like $10. I'll put it in a loot box.
Was that like loot box? Okay, I'm down with that. Remember when I used to buy loot boxes?
I do.
Oh my! I gave you one for free, and it was like, if you guys want like a cooking stream, Mike has an apron from Food Wars somewhere in his room or somewhere, and let's just say, it's not TOS.
Is it?
No, because in the anime, he's naked.
Oh.
He's stark naked.
All right.
PG.
So, Chris, Ginger Butts.
Yeah.
How you doing today? You feeling good?
I'm doing good. 3 hours of sleep. It's pretty good though.
That does not sound good.
I've just been laying in bed all day, so like naps.
I haven't taken a nap in a long time.
Naps are really good though. Like right after work, real good.
All right.
So,
I'm gonna start it out nice and good. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Because this is a good story, and I think he knows the story. So, and I can chime in at some points, but I want to ask you to explain the first time that we met.
So it's 9th grade in high school, and his brother, Mike's brother, is in my Spanish class, and like since I know since I know Spanish, that class is really easy for me. So like I got an A. Not trying to brag or anything, but like I became friends with Mike's brother. I didn't know Mike existed until our English class. What was it, 7th period?
I think so.
It was like 6th or 7th period. English class. That teacher, not a good teacher, but anyways, so I would always go up to Mike and say, "Hey, your brother, he's a cool guy. Can you like say hi to him and everything?" And Mike ended up never doing it. He always let me down. He was like, "Oh yeah, I did it." And I'd go like talk to Jake in like Spanish class because like we would talk about like horror movies and everything. And he was like, "What? Mike never told me." I was like, "Oh, okay." And so that's like basically the first time that we met, but we didn't really like click until when was it? It was like 11th grade during lunch.
Yeah,
right?
because what happened was originally
Mike's a scholar, so like he was all like top level classes, and like I'm down here. He's like taking AP Calc and B whatever Calc, and like I'm down here taking like honors level.
and it started out as because I was very, very quiet in high school, like extremely quiet. Well, in like freshman year and sophomore year, and I didn't talk to anyone. And this is a long time ago, but when he just wanted to say hi to me at the time, and I at the time it was like when it seemed like popularity types of thing mattered, and I thought that I wouldn't want to associate with him at the time in early high school, and so I thought he was quote unquote like freshman year of high school weird, and so I never talked to him and I never said hi to him until like sophomore year when a friend of mine and a friend of his we were all in the same class. Yeah.
What
And
class was that?
one of Miss Pastora's classes.
Oh, I didn't have Pastor with you. It was World History, AP World History.
So
That
that's
was good.
that's how we got closer together.
Yeah.
And
Tell them about the homework. I would always copy.
oh
after you
yeah,
before.
we got closer together because he would I copy your homework or would you copy mine?
I'd copy yours at creative writing.
Okay. That's how we got closer together. I didn't want to associate with him at first at all. And then all of a sudden he started copying all my work and I was having him copy my stuff in high school.
No. So like it was creative writing. It was basically me, you, and our friend. Not trying to like name drop anyone. He's a great guy.
Why did you say that?
No. So it's creative writing. It's just us three and like a different other like amount of people. There's like freshmen. We're juniors, by the way, and then like a bunch of seniors that like we didn't talk to. So we'd be like in the corner, like
At the time.
yeah,
We're not
at the time.
juniors now. We're like 20.
So like we're in the corner, like we do our work, and then we just like go on our phone. But like I would forget to do the AP World homework, and Mike, since he's a scholar, he'd be like, "Oh, here, Chris, yeah, you can show it." So every single day, I would have it, and like, cause we had creative writing right before AP World.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had AP
right.
World 4th period, and we had creative writing 3rd period. And so I'd always copy your homework, and then hold on, I think there's a picture on Discord of our creation with the bottle caps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that class, it was fun. It was for completion, easy grade. Except like I made some really weird like poems, like remember the Ballad of Cheese?
Yeah, in creative writing, we had to make a lot of poems. It was like a poetry class,
Yeah.
actually.
For
Because
completion.
yeah, it was like a poetry class for completion. Except we had to make a movie. We'll get into that later. That's a talking point. But there were lots of poems, and interestingly enough, like the previous year of high school, so I guess my sophomore year, I in my free time at home made poems for some reason. I went through like a few months where I literally made poems to myself. I don't usually talk about that, and I think I still have them. Maybe I'll show them at one point. They're bad, but I used all of those for the creative writing class, so I didn't have to do any work in it. And that's the class that we, through copying homework and through looking at each other's poems, basically bonded through.
The movie.
Also, Cashew. Oh wait, no, Zoma. Take care.
See you, Zoma.
Thanks for the good wishes. Thanks for being here while you have been. Hope things are good.
Remember the movie?
Yeah, so also in creative writing, we eventually had to make a movie. We also had to make a song, but we had to make a movie.
First, yeah.
And
With Cherise.
we were basically all put into groups. And
Basically forced to put into groups because our friend left because it didn't fit in his schedule, so he dropped that creative writing class and we were stuck with another person who's fine and everything, but like wasn't on like the same wavelength as us like nerds at the time. Still kind of nerds. Like my sister called me a nerd today.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I'm going to Mike's house. She was like, oh, Mike with the beard. I was like, yeah.
I don't.
Cause it ties in, because the first time my sister saw you was when we were filming the movie.
Oh,
And
right.
you had like an actual beard.
Yeah, I used to have a longer beard.
And
I
so
clearly
like
don't.
my sister always liked that. And what was the movie about? Didn't like you play like a defendant, or like no, you play like a cop.
Yeah, we made a movie about. I don't even remember. I was a cop. Chris was killing someone, and there was a murder.
I was everything else. I was like the extras.
It was really, really bad, but we had to make a script for it. We had to
Got
film it for
100%.
the class. We did get 100%.
But some people's were so bad. The rustling of the
There were some
leaves.
really. I think about imagine
Slender.
imagine a bunch of juniors in high school in a creative writing class in like 7 different groups, all trying to make a movie, and imagine sitting down in a class period and watching all of the movies back to back. It was extremely cringy, and I wouldn't recommend anyone ever do anything like that. Also, Java does seem to be having fun.
Oh yeah, he's playing with. Yeah, that's
Mike with the beard.
Yeah, Mike with the beard, the classic.
So yeah, we also had to make a song. I actually have that right there. I've said this a few times, but that white thing is my old PC. There's a bunch of old files on that hard drive, but I haven't turned it on in like over a year, including the old song that we made in this creative writing class that we're talking about.
I think I have it on my iTunes.
Oh, why?
Because like when I was trying to send it to you, I had to save it, and it went into iTunes on the email.
Well, I might play that at some point. It's bad. It's not even a song. It's actually us.
monotone.
It's us reading one of my poems that I made, and then I took probably copyright music and just played it in the background. It's really bad. So that's how we met. That's the class we met in, and we weren't like super close friends. But
Until, like, second semester,
yeah, until like second semester of junior year,
where it was basically just us two.
Because our friend that I became friends with him through left that class, and it was just us. And soon after that is when I brought up something that I know a decent amount of people in the chat right now can connect in some way to, of something that you're interested in. Around that time we were getting closer is when I introduced Chris Gingerbutts here to anime. And Osu.
Osu was senior year.
Osu was senior year.
Yeah.
Anime first. And, I don't know. How'd you get into anime? What's your story about that?
Like I always like watch like some like normie stuff, like shonen, like Naruto, of course, Dragon Ball Z, yada yada yada. But then like you were like watching like some anime, and I was like, oh. I'm gonna watch some anime, and I remember I was like telling you about this one anime, Mirai Nikki, like Future Diary, and you was like, oh, I just watched that last week. And, like we started talking about that, and like you'd always recommend me like anime like from what I liked, which ruined my sleep schedule, but I still thank you for it. And so like I just started binge watching anime, and like we would just talk about anime and like back and forth, like trade like whatever. I had a journal with like 4 pages of just me writing the names, and like I had a key.
I remember that.
Yeah, I started and everything, and I was like,
oh yeah,
I'll bring it one day.
He got really into anime. Like I wasn't ever as into anime as he was at the time.
Like I got into it like the end of second semester of 11th grade, and then like the summer happened, some stuff happened, and I just like binge watched so much anime. And I remember I come into the 12th grade, senior year, and we had to write our names on a paper, and I forgot how to write my name.
Wait, bro, why?
I forgot how to write my name because like
because
I didn't speak like to anyone, because I just watched anime like
all summer.
Oh, about 38 days worth.
Oh,
yeah.
And didn't you? I might be wrong in this, but I remember from you watching it in class at school when you first started watching anime, didn't you not fully watch the episodes? Am I wrong about that? Like you'd skip through it in Netflix?
I'd skip through the intro and the ending.
Okay.
Ooh, that's the life. Coochie, I won't ban you for that. That's fine. That's fine. So like Mike and I would just like bring our chargers because we're sitting in the corner. There's 2 outlets, and we just plug in our chargers, and we just like watch anime and just like look at each other, and we just like start laughing because like we're watching like something similar, or like you, Tsum Tsum.
Oh yeah, that was later in high school.
Yeah, that was 12th grade. During networking, during cybersecurity.
But yeah, that was creative writing class essentially.
Yeah,
was
anime.
how we get together, and then anime because we didn't have to do anything in that class. Could tell you've been living that life for like 4 years now. Damn.
I can't do it anymore. Like I binge watched so much anime. I would get like 3 hours of sleep, and then like wake up, eat some Cheerios, lay in bed, watch anime, drink some pre-workout, and then eat some food, lay in bed until like I fall asleep 3 hours. And like I remember I would have like Sunday would be my recovery day for the summer. Like I'd sleep like 12 hours straight, 12 to 15 hours, and that's how I lost 30 pounds.
Nice.
Not healthy, but hey, I'm alive today.
Well,
should we talk about 12th grade?
I mean, what is it? I guess, Osu.
Osu, yeah. So, here comes 12th grade. Learning how to speak English again and write it. And I'm like, oh, hey, Mike. We, like, lost contact during the summer, really. But then we were in the same networking class, which we both hated our teacher. Can I name drop him?
Was he Mr. Homan?
Yeah, Mr. Homan. So, Mr. Homan, he was a substitute teacher who, can I say where he used to work? Lockheed Martin.
Sure.
Right, so he would always bring up every class how he was like, oh, I used to work at Lockheed Martin and everything, so I know all this. He didn't know how to draw like circles or squares.
You're right.
He didn't know how to draw those. Like he'd always mess it up. But
okay, wait, hold on for a moment. I want to say this. I feel really bad for substitute teacher. I mean, middle school must be worse, but I feel horribly bad for a lot of substitute teachers in high schools and in middle schools because there's such garbage people in high school and middle school.
We were fine.
Especially middle school, obviously, but that's everyone because people are going through puberty and stuff.
Like right now, people still with like Jake Paul merch, Logan Paul merch.
I feel so bad for some substitute teachers though, because people suck and it was bad. Anyway, poor Mr. Homan, even though we didn't like him and he wasn't a good teacher, he was like a long-term substitute. He probably did not enjoy his job.
That's the one where I gave you the answers.
Oh yeah, that class. I didn't do any work in that class.
Yeah, so like in that class, it was basically go online to like Netacad, a computer thing, and he'd give you like a packet and you'd have to fill it out. And so like I'd fill it out on the first day and it's due like every 2 weeks. And so I was like, all right, Mike, here you go. Like returning the favor for AP World. And so like Mike would copy it down and then we just like chill there. And since we always turn in the assignments early, I was like, hey, Professor Homan, can I like just like read or like be on the computer or my phone? He's like, yeah, sure. The next day, he says, I'm reading a book, not talking to anyone. Excuse me. He says, Chris, put the book away and pay attention. But I'm already done with this stuff.
You got like super ahead.
I was like 4 chapters ahead because I just like kept like grinding out like the assignments. And so like I'm triggered. And so like I just like started like not giving any fucks given.
And he stopped caring about you, didn't he? He stopped calling you out on.
Yeah, he stopped calling me out. I was reading a book, not talking to anyone. And I remember he wanted to take my phone away because I was playing Hearthstone. And I said, I was playing Hearthstone and it was Tavern Brawl, so it was my turn. And I was about to completely dunk on this kid. And he says, Chris, put your phone away. I'm like, okay. I put it in my pocket and not even like 15 seconds go by. I take it out. He says, Chris, put it away. I was like, okay. Put it in my pocket again. Take it out. He was like, come on, Chris, I'm going to take your phone. I look at him, I'm just like, no. And he just walks away. Because, like, he can't do anything because, like, I'm already done with all the work that he's assigned. But, so in that class, first semester, Mike starts talking to me about this game. this rhythm game, and I'm like, oh, I want to try it because like I'm not really good at rhythm games like Guitar Hero, so I try it out. I'm using mouse. I didn't know I could use the keyboard, so I'm pressing. I remember I was grinding out was it My Love?
Yeah.
I was grinding out My Love constantly,
He
but
played
like
DTHR on everything. He played nothing but DTHR on like really, really low level maps.
no, it wasn't even DT. It was Nightcore.
Oh.
So you guys better not give me any like.
But you're getting PP.
Yeah, I was getting like hella PP. I was like climbing through the ranks. Like in a week, I was already at, like 800K, and I was telling Mike, he was like, "Man, I'm proud of you." And he was like, "All right, let me see like your scores, everything, DTHR and whatnot." He was like, "Chris, stop playing mods." I'm like, "Okay." And so like I'm in the mindset of trying to like get SS on every single map, which screwed me over because I wasn't gaining PP for anything. Dude, my top play is okay, Dad.
Nice brutality.
Nightcore.
That top play. all our top plays. I would assume most of them are DT.
Hold on. So I remember one day, like we're trying to like we're looking at the OSU subreddit, and Mike is like freaking out because Cookie got the 700 DT pass on Blue Zenith.
700 DT.
Not DT, like 700 pass.
PP.
Yeah, 700 PP. That's what I meant. 700 PP pass on Blue Zenith, and you're like freaking out. You're like, Chris, this has never been done before. He's the first ever guy to get 700 PP. I really want to get like that. And I remember I used to like go to Mike's house, and we were supposed to study for AP World or whatnot. And that was the first. Actually, yeah, 11th grade was the first time that he showed me what OSU was, but I didn't get into it until 12th grade.
Right.
Because I would come here, and we'd study. We'd actually watch Death Note, which we'll talk about later. And you show me like OSU, and I was like, "Yo, what's going on?"
I always wanted to show my friends how good I was at clicking circles in high school. Oh God,
it was insane. Like for like a guy that didn't know like what OSU was, I was like mind boggled. I was like, "Holy crap, man! This is like skill."
In that year that I got you into OSU, I also stopped playing for 2 months ish. And so I haven't really talked about this on stream, but because it's not that important. But when I got him into OSU and he was getting more into it, like not just playing Nightcore Hard Rock, but actually getting more into it and getting a tablet and everything, I, for whatever reason, just like didn't play OSU anymore. And it lasted for 2 or 3 months. I basically, instead of being in this room all the time and doing stuff on my computer and I guess on my Xbox at the time,
You would go to your room.
I'd go to my room and I would sit in my laptop on my room, and I don't even remember what I did for this span of like 2 months. I don't know if I was like super depressed or what, but
it was creative writing.
It was creative writing.
It was creative writing the movie.
I didn't play OSU at all, and I also had my driver's test in that time, interestingly enough. And let me tell you guys, I'm sure most people here can drive or have done your driver's test, but on the off chance that someone's here who hasn't, you haven't? Oh, right. Here's advice for you then. I think OSU, certainly, I know Critality, you mentioned something about
Reflexes,
this earlier.
yeah.
OSU does certainly help out in lots of ways, not just reflexes, but life in general.
RSI, reflexes.
I stayed away from OSU for 3 months, and that was one of the worst 3 months of my 4 years of high school.
Everything went by so slow. It was a whoa.
And I failed my first driver's test as well.
Wasn't it because like you didn't stop?
Well, okay, the reason why I failed
the
was
stop
bullshit.
line?
The reason why I failed is because I came to a rolling stop instead of fully stopping at a stop sign.
Rolling stop's fine though.
Yeah, I know. But I rescheduled that like however soon I could later, which was like a few months.
Yeah, it was like 4 months after.
And then I also got back into OSU during that and passed my next driver's test. So OSU's the key, it turns out. Hokage OSU helps with reflexes so much. It does, actually. Like, I remember when I first got into OSU, when I was showed it by a friend, I thought it was all about memorization And no, not
Yeah.
reflexes or anything like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought first. And then you were like, nah, just play it through. And I was like,
Yeah.
nope, I'm going to go for the SS. Like, as soon as I combo break, hit the tilt key, restart.
Spam AR11.
I can't even read, like, AR5. I can only read AR3. I mean, not AR5, 9.5. Like, I can read AR 9.4 to 8.8. Anything lower or higher.
Nice. Well, let's see. What's my next? Why do I have this in a talking point? I know you guys can't see what I'm showing Chris right now. Why do I have that there as like a very specific talking point?
What do you mean
I
that,
don't
though?
know. Some secret behind the scenes stuff, top secret. Okay. So, why these are all over the place. What's your favorite anime?
I don't have one.
Really?
There's, like, so many, like, that are, like, top tier to me that I can't even name top 5 because I've watched...
Do you have a list?
Hold on. Let me go to my anime list real quick. Let me see if I can sign in. I'll tell you how many days. I've posted in the chat before. Log in.
I read like none compared.
All right. Let's see. Ginger Butts right here. How many days is that watch of anime?
Basically 176 days of anime.
Watch of anime. And the last that I updated was it doesn't even say. No.
I haven't updated for like 3 years.
I haven't updated in like a couple months. I would binge watch. Like I don't even watch like some unless it's like really good, like some series that are airing now, unless like I know I'm gonna enjoy it. So I can like binge watch it. Yeah, so I've completed 487 series. Watching 14, need to update that. Plan to watch 28, need to update that. Dropped 9 for various good reasons. Total entries 544, episodes 10,790. So if I go to completed, right, and I look at, can I look at, oh, whoops, completed.
Do you have like a top 10 that you can think of off the top of your head?
Mirai Nikki.
Okay.
Really? I really enjoyed Mirai Nikki. I did not like Aldo Noah Zero because like the main character pissed me off, or the second MC.
Yeah, wait, so if anyone, for whoever in the chat has watched Aldo Noah Zero, type 1 in the chat if you thought the ending was okay or good. Type 2 in the chat if you thought the ending was bad and ruined the anime. Steins Gate is in the top. Is Steins Gate in your top?
To be honest, I never finished it because like it got like boring.
Good Critality.
Remember, I watched it. Though.
It's the ending's really bad. Oh yeah, Cashew watched it. She agrees with.
There was I really enjoyed this one. It was about this guy with like burning fighting fighter, and like this girl with like white hair is like blackmailing him because he has she has his diary. I really like that one. I forgot what it's called though. If you like Google like burning fighting fighter, it comes up. So like I was really into like the ecchi scene of like anime.
Really?
Yes. So like I
High
have
School DxD.
Huh?
Like DxD.
No, that's not up there. That's like
Okay.
a 7 for me. Cause like it was just way too much. Like you didn't really have story.
Rip DxD.
Season, you know, there's this new season coming out.
Yeah, I've only watched half of one
DxD
episode.
Heroes. I really enjoyed Devilman Crybaby, but it's not my top. Have you seen Devilman
I
Crybaby?
haven't watched it.
It's not family friendly.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have seen it, but I need that Netflix. I can use yours though.
Oh yeah.
Arrow Manga Sensei's in there, and is my anime list.
No,
is that your
that's
top
7.
10?
That's 7. I got that. I got a 7 now.
Okay.
I enjoyed Eureka 7.
I don't think I know what that is.
That one right there. 50 episodes.
I'm
So
not gonna know
Nikki,
like half of these.
Eureka 7. Free. I'm just kidding.
Free. Okay.
Free has a good story. I really enjoy it.
Free The swimming gay boy anime. That's not a bad thing, by the way. It's a very good anime. I really like it. It's actually probably in my top 10. Maybe it was just the time I watched it and I was getting into anime, but Free was a good anime. I really liked it.
Isn't Orimo the one about like incest?
It's basically Era Manga Sensei.
Yeah. I didn't like it that much.
I
I like sports animes a lot. I like sports anime a lot. Like Haikyuu, because I used to play volleyball. Hajime no Ippo, that's up there but not there. Where is it? Sword Art Online. Just kidding.
Sword Art Online.
You got me into watching that because I was like,
That's
nah,
true.
it doesn't look good, and then you're like, no, try it, and then I watch it. It was really good. Hunter x Hunter. I binge watched that in 4 days.
I still never got past episode 40.
It gets good. The ending's a little weird. That's 3. I did like JoJo.
I haven't watched JoJo.
JoJo's good. Kakegurui was okay. Carnival was weird. Kekai Sensen was weird.
What's a top 5 if you can name off the top of your head?
I'm at 4 right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Mirai Nikki, JoJo, fuck.
You forgot?
Yeah. Kimi no Nawa.
Okay.
Does that count as a series though?
Sure, why not?
All right, that's 5. Oh, and Kiss X. I'm just kidding.
I've never watched that.
Don't watch it. Let's just say that it's not family friendly.
I know Critality that I need to watch JoJo, by the way.
I
don't even know
Yeah,
my
see, look.
top 5.
I used to watch that. This one was okay. It was a little weird though. Mayo Chiki was good. I used to have the theme song, like the opening, as my alarm, because I really liked it. Ryan Nikki.
My top 5 anime are all just nostalgia reasons because when I got into anime, that's what like developed my top 5. Even if I look back on them and don't enjoy them as much,
Yeah.
that's like Free, Death Note. This isn't in any specific order. Free, Death Note. For some reason, High School of the Dead was one of the first animes I watched, and it's bad, but I have it as one of my favorites just because it got me into anime. That's 3. I don't even know what other 2 I would add in there. I have no idea. I need to look at my anime list, and the last time it was updated because there's probably some old good ones that I really liked that are in there. I mean, like FMA is good, obviously.
Fullmetal Alchemist, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I watched Soul Eater. I did enjoy Soul Eater, but the ending threw me off. I didn't like the ending.
Yeah, I like FMAB. FMAB is probably my top 5. High School of the Dead isn't bad Brutality, but it's ecchi, but it's well executed. Maybe I'm thinking of it. I haven't watched it in a long time. I used to watch it once every summer as like a got into anime this time anniversary type thing every summer. So I haven't watched it in a long time, but I feel like I remember it.
Rest in peace, the creator of High School of the Dead.
Really?
Yeah, he passed away.
Let's see that.
I
should check other works of him.
Cashew, did you like the ending of Soul Eater though? I did not.
I haven't watched Soul Eater.
It's on Netflix.
It's also on Crunchyroll, I think. Maybe it used to be.
Let's get a Crunchyroll mobile.
And then let's see, what time is it? Okay, we got lots of time.
Yeah.
We got some other things then to bring up after this. It's on both Hokage.
Actually, I Am was pretty good. Re:Zero,
Love Chinibyo and Other Delusions.
First season was amazing. First season was good.
First season of Love, Chinibyo, and Other Delusions is probably in my top 5. A lot of people don't like it, but a lot of people really like it.
I enjoyed it.
The second season's not as good because the story kind of ends, and then it's like slice of life in the second season-ish.
How did I forget? Food Wars.
I have not watched Food Wars.
I love Food Wars. That's where the apron comes from.
That's true.
That taught me how to cook with using like different types of like techniques. Like Poem method and everything. Has anyone seen Terraformers? That's one.
I heard Terraformers was bad, so I never watched it.
Type 1 in chat if you've seen Terraformers. 2 if you haven't. See, like Critality likes the Food Wars.
I better not watch it then.
No, it's just it gross me out to watch too much. It's so good. Top 5. Wait, what?
Oh, you got some twos.
All right, so Terraformers is about these guys that like go to Mars, right? And they leave cockroaches there, and the cockroaches like evolve and everything to become like super like vicious, and they wipe out all like the humans that were like going to Mars for like I think they're just like trying to take back Mars. And so like what happens is that the like military of like Japan or whatnot, everyone like bands together, and they like mutate like the people's like DNA, so like they're like part bug. Like one guy's like a moth, one's like a cricket, grasshopper, like a mantis shrimp, which is like one that like punches like really fast, like it's like that.
So wait, what's this about?
So like they're trying to take back Mars.
Okay.
But the cockroaches look so freaking weird. Like, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Bleach, I used to binge watch that.
I don't think I want to watch Terraformers.
So
Hokage, you don't think you should ever say you learned this from an anime?
learn what? The
Like
Mars?
you said about cooking. How you learned stuff from the anime.
No, like actual like it was actual techniques and like recipes. So it was good.
Was it really?
Yeah. Like there was one when he was like cooking a Spanish mackerel. He was using a Poe method to like reverse like.
And I feel like this is like if you tell your parents that you learned something really cool and awesome and there's this really good anime, but then you try to show it to them and it's just a bunch of ecchi not teaching you how to cook. If you probably showed your parents Food Wars. That's what you
that's a cockroach. A cockroach
from Terraformers.
He swole. That's a cockroach.
I don't know if I want to watch that anime. Okage, KoiFishu level 20 feels good. Nice.
First season was good because like I got into like violent anime, like I Can Make a Kill was really good. Like I just like stuff like that was like action, like funny, and like a little bit of romance.
Well,
hold on. So I have a treat for everyone. So, one of the times I was coming here to study with Mike, Mike turns on the Xbox so we can watch Netflix. But before we can like watch Netflix, it was it was Death Note, right?
Yeah.
Before we do that, he turns on Minecraft, and he shows me his world, and he's just like, "See this penguin? My friend made that."
It was good though.
It was really good. It was really good. It was like as if someone like you hired to like make everything on the Xbox.
You know, on the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft, before creative mode came out, and it was like, I don't want to talk about Minecraft for too long, but man, in like early high school,
I used to grind that. Like
I spent so long in Minecraft. Oh my god. I probably could still somehow get my world converted to a PC file from my Xbox One and like show it on stream. But I don't think I ever want to install that again or turn on my Xbox One because it'll probably blow up. It's been sitting there for over a year collecting dust. Okay, that's like when your parents showed you a pic of Italy and said we're going this summer. You knew it from Assassin's Creed. You never seen your mom so disappointed. Man.
So right here it says talk about Death Note, and so there's this a joke between me and Mike. Like if you see me like spam like FBI in the chat, it's because of the way that in Death Note the Japanese sub
Oh yeah, FBI.
yeah, the English sub whatever, the way that I pronounced FBI was like for some reason like hysterically funny to us. Like it was like FBI or something like that.
I think we tried to incorporate that. This is super cringy. I think that we didn't, but tried to incorporate that saying Japanese or saying FBI in a Japanese accent into that movie we made for creative writing, which is very cringe.
Yeah, because what's it called? Like you were like I was the bartender and you said FBI or something. Yeah, Basherman knows.
Think of the cringe that emanates from a creative writing class in high school. That's just, oh my god.
Oh, and by the way, the reason why I would like come over to Mike's house is to quote unquote study. Like I'd bring my backpack. We never once touched the book.
Oh yeah, it was always just anime. Sometimes Minecraft. Sometimes
Ping
showing
pong.
Osu playing ping pong
Yeah.
on that ping pong table. It's rarely used anymore. That ping pong table is basically now just to pet Java, who I don't know where he went. He's kind of gone. I'm surprised. I thought he was gonna chill here. He's a good boy.
I thought those were nunchucks.
Oh, that's what I used to record Cooking with Koi.
It's like a tripod.
It is. I just keep it there because I have nowhere else.
Okay, I think that one's big.
We can.
So-
Well, wait. Before we do that.
Okay.
Oh well, actually, I want to ask you this.
Yeah.
Just because if people are interested to get a little more insight on who Gingerbutts, the mysterious mod of the channel, is. You're in community college,
Oh yeah.
and what do you study? Isn't it-
Cybersecurity.
Okay.
I'm in my second year, but I need to take another semester because I've been slacking and I haven't been taking 15 credits every semester. I've been taking 12. So I need to take one more semester and then I can graduate and then transfer to a 4-year college and get my bachelor's.
And wait, I didn't know you had to take another semester because you weren't taking enough credits.
So the program it's AAS program for cybersecurity at my community college, and you're supposed to take 15 credits every semester. But the way that I did it was I took all my general credits like really early on. Like I took math. I only had to take one math class. I took basically stat, which I got a 97 in, and I took English 101. Then I took computer science 110. And then I took health, which was only 1 credit, and then I took networking 123. So I was like taking five classes every semester, but I was taking 12 or 13 credits because some classes were like short on the credits. And I remember, I think it was first or second semester that I only had 2 classes. No, I only had 3 classes, which were Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That's it?
Yeah, because one of them was.
Did you work then?
No. I didn't work, so I'd go home and like just sleep, which was amazing. I only had classes Tuesdays and Thursdays because I dropped my computer science class because my professor was a meanie. On the first day he was 45 minutes late, and so I'm on my phone. It's syllabus day, so he's just like going over everything. And like I'm paying attention, I'm just on my phone checking some memes or whatnot, texting some people, and he says, "Oh, I don't want to like be a distraction or like be rude, but can you like put your phone away? Are you taking notes?" I was like, "No, I'd have notes on me." He was like, "Are you taking photos on your phone?" And I'm just like, "No." And he said, "Put the phone away." And so like he was part of my language, but he was an asshole, so I dropped the class.
Well.
Yeah, Ginger isn't enough of a nerd. What? What do you mean?
Because you got to take another semester.
I'm not gonna like.
Got to get that graduating early.
I'm not gonna like fry my brain. Like right now, I have a C in my Linux class, which is surprising because I've been failing all the quizzes. My computer science class, my networking class, I have a B in. Art class, I have an A. And then what's my other class? Chem, which I'm just taking as a filler because my parents would get angry at me if I wasn't taking 4 classes, is an B. But like, so since I took all my like general credits like early, and I was supposed to space them out, so like I had filler classes. I took all those classes early, so like I'm stuck with just taking networking and computer science, which all those classes have requirements, like
Prerequisite.
There, thank you.
Meat for life, as Catality says. Prerequisite is the word.
So like I have to like stall basically because I have to take those classes before I can take the other classes, which I'm doing right now.
We're gonna
So
chop his lips.
So fluffy.
He's purring, by the way. He doesn't not like this, in case you're wondering. He's very happy. He's
don't touch.
He likes again. Yeah, I know. He likes the hands-on. He's very much a lap cat. Well.
Oh yeah, Cashew. When I came downstairs into the basement, Java greeted me and he started like licking my hand.
Yeah, Java licks. He's a lap cat. He's very
Friendly. But he's vicious when like you're rubbing his belly sometimes.
Yeah. This is the first cat I've had that's like extremely not skittish. I've always had shy cats and been around them. Java likes the aggressive petting. Oh yes, he does. He actually does. Also, Cashew, you said when do you meet Chris? Probably one time during the summer when you were here as well, and Chris was down here. And we were just chilling.
No. It was when she was in Japan. Cause like you FaceTime. It was when we were playing Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go. Let's talk about that for a moment.
No.
Did we? Oh, you know what? I wonder. I don't think everyone who's on the stream right now was on the stream at the time when last summer it was one early stream. Chris and I were playing Pokemon Go. This is summer of 2017. We're playing Pokemon Go at a park at night in the summer. This is like when I started streaming, when I would stream twice a day and I had my weird schedule and streamed horror games every day. During that time, we played Pokemon Go one evening in a park nearby my house. I've lived in this house for a long time, and I've been to this park as a kid. I've been to this park multiple times. I never knew it was a rule that you couldn't be at the park past sunset. So we went to this park to play Pokemon Go, and when we were done, we went back to the car to drive home.
I think it was because it was July 4th, like 4th of July weekend.
That's true.
So like cops were like on alert because in our state fireworks are like banned, and like a lot of people like just set off fireworks, and like I remember we were walking, it was still light out, and a police officer pulls up next to us when we're walking. He says, "What are you guys doing?" We're like, "We're playing Pokemon Go." And he's like, "Is that so like relevant or something?" And he's like, "Where do you guys live?" And Mike's like, 5 minutes from here. He's like, "Okay, have a nice day." So we keep walking, and we turn around because there's a path, but there's a bunch of spiders.
It's not even worth telling that story because it's not going to make any sense on stream. There's some sound files from another story that I'll tell at another time, and we'll play on stream.
But like we stopped there and we started walking back, and by the time we got to the car, it was like sundown, so sunset. And so we're getting to our car, and right behind our car is a park police with his engine turned off, but he sees us approaching our car, turns on his ignition, and like pulls up right behind us so we can't go away. Like, what are we gonna do? We're just playing Pokemon Go.
We're at our car, about to go home from playing Pokemon Go. We get a park ranger who comes up in his car, hops out, and says, "You guys," what did he say? He said, "Are you guys smoking weed out here tonight?"
Are you smoking the weeds?
The weeds? I've actually never smoked, but I said the dumbest thing to this cop. I was like, "No, never smoked."
Never smoked in my life.
Oh,
420.
That has to be the worst thing to say to a police officer when he asks, "Do you smoke?" "Oh no, I've never smoked."
Oh, I would have gotten tested because like they can test like with a hair strand if you ever smoked before.
But anyway, so we were like, "Oh no, I don't think we said we were playing Pokemon Go to this cop, but we were like just saying, I said we were going on a walk at night, and he asked to see our IDs. And so he took those into his car, and we went into our car and sat, and we were just waiting. And 5 minutes passed. We were kind of like nervous.
Yeah,
10 minutes passed. We were like,
I just wanted to play Pokemon Go and catch more Dittos.
And then like 15 minutes passed, and I was like, what did we do? It had been 15 minutes. This cop was sitting in his car right behind us with our IDs, and we've just been waiting and have no idea what's going on. And then 20 minutes, maybe even like 25 minutes, finally, this cop comes out, and he says, "All right, I've issued you guys a warning. So basically, if you come back to the park, you get a fine." And he gave us some papers. And I was like...
That's the reason why, because it print out. That takes a while.
So we were playing Pokemon Go at night.
I should sue Niantic. We should sue Niantic.
So I'm now put in this warning system for this park nearby this house, where if I'm there at night again, I get a fine.
A year.
And apparently it doesn't even matter anymore.
Yeah.
And it was the weirdest thing in the world. And then he was like, all right, he was super nice after that. But it was like, why was this cop parked waiting for us to come back to our car in the darkness? And it was so confusing. And I realized after he told us this right before we left, the cop, that the reason he came to our car and was waiting for us to come back to the car at the end of the night, not these other cars that were also parked in the parking lot, was because the other cars had a light shining on them, a street lamp. Our car didn't have a street lamp shining on it, so because of that, because we were in a dark area, he said this, by the way. It wasn't just like, I thought this is why. He said, because we weren't under a light, he basically was sitting there and wait for us to come back to the car to question us.
25 minutes or so.
It was really weird.
If I was like that park ranger, I would just like left it. I would just be like, don't do it again.
So anyway, now I don't ever want to go back to that park after that experience.
We went there how many times? 3 times?
Went there 3 times.
3 times. The first time was at midnight. It was a spooky night. We almost died. Don't you remember?
What?
Don't you remember the car that pulled up with like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so 2 cars, right? No, 3 cars. So we're like, we're in the same park that like we got the warning for, but this is like before. And so what happens is it's pitch black out. We're on our phones playing Pokemon Go. I catch a Ditto because we go like near Spire and whatnot. And so I catch that.
Muffin, you wonder what he smoked that night? He was like really concerned. It was weird. Anyway.
And so we're walking towards the Spire, and this car just pulls up to like the hill of it and just turns off its ignition, but like it leaves like the headlights on, but like the interior like cabin is off. And so me and Mike are like, what the fuck? And we like hear like rustling of leaves, and this is right after Mike like finished playing Slender too.
Oh yeah, so hold on. That was back last summer when I did the 2 streams a day, the horror games every day. So was it Slender that I played? What are you doing? Slender's garbage, the game. But I think it was after that we were in this park, and a mysterious car pulls up, turns off its lights, turns off the ignition, and kind of just sits there and stalks us. And for many moments, we legitimately thought that there was a person following us. And I almost think that there still was for part of it. Are you typing ban Critality in the chat?
Donation goal.
Oh, to fly out Vane.
Yeah.
Hokage will drive down with Am. Critality want the same.
Well, Discord does have video chat.
That's true. Light Striker, fun. So yes, I'm gonna be sure to, in the theme of uploading different content to my YouTube channel, upload a video as Okage, as you said, titled "Almost Died," and we'll tell a very in-depth story.
Almost died, not clickbait.
And have nothing actually happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a good summer. Pokemon Go's good. Never gonna play it again. That might not be true. When you're bored in the summer, sometimes it can be fun.
Week.
Okage, you want to sit in the basement? I don't know how much longer I'll be here. It's possible that later this year I will not be in this basement anymore, and we'll move out. But
by the way, I'm an uncle.
Of what?
My nephew.
Oh, Java.
Yeah.
Almost died, not clickbait. Gone sexy.
Gone sexual, not sexy.
Gone sexual. What's it? I guess you could also add #1 battle royale into the title to get
full battle royale match.
Get some extra views nowadays. Oof. Gone in the hood.
It's not even the hood. It's like the suburb.
I'm about to get my channel quickly blacklisted from YouTube with their new algorithm stuff. No one's gonna be viewing my channel anymore. As soon as I upload pranks, it's like instant blacklist now.
Fuzzy 2.
Oh yeah. So what time is it?
8:40.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, before we hop into Q&A time for like the last 10 minutes, have you guys say random questions and we'll answer them Don't have to be for him or me, but can just be general questions. Can be for one of us specifically, for both of us. Who knows? We'll get into that in a moment. Before then, there's 2 more sort of topics, I guess. I don't know if these can last 10 minutes. Maybe they can. But what have you done to your hat? You look like
Jones from Riverdale. My hair is like actually redder like in the camera. Like what the fuck? I don't know why. Coochie, it's not Q&A yet.
ban from the chat real quick. Actually, you know what? Let me look through these talking points really quick before I do this.
That one right there. I
This
think we skipped right.
doesn't make any sense.
That's for the Netflix.
You're right.
That's why.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Failed driver's test. Random stuff. Bum. Talked about anime. Talked about his school. Talked about Chris. So a few of you who have watched the... I don't know if how many people here have watched the KoiCast. Not the KoiCast. The Cooking with Koi. But I figured this would be an interesting maybe thing to bring up quickly before we hop into the Q&A.
Which I'm pissed about.
Why?
Because you didn't offer me any.
Any what?
Any
food?
extra firm tofu.
Oh.
I actually got hungry when I watched that. I was like, yo, that actually looks really good. The broccoli.
Okay, wait, really quickly, for a moment, before we get into this next talking point and then the Q&A, there's part in the Cooking with Koi where I said broccoli really, really weirdly, and I might use it as an alert sound for something. But tell me if this doesn't sound weird. I'm going to play this. You won't be able to see the video, but you'll hear the audio.
Play music?
No. I'm going to play a quick snippet of audio from the Cooking with Koi.
Like, that looks really good. It has... Is that baby spinach?
This?
No, I'm talking about earlier. What?
Oh, yeah.
That's broccoli. What?
It was baby spinach. So wait, hold up. Next. Okay, so I'm about to say in the Cooking with Koi, I'm about to say wash your broccoli. Listen to how I say this and tell me... I feel like there's something weird about the way I say wash your broccoli here. Next, you'll want to wash your broccoli. Use a strainer. I don't know why. I cringe when I listen to this because I did this voiceover and I typed up a script for the Cooking with Koi, and I literally can't watch the video and listen to myself. Normally, I have no problem listening to myself on stream and like editing highlights and things.
Typed up a script. Use your past experiences with creative writing.
But when I made the script for Cooking with Koi and did it and recorded the video and uploaded it, I can't watch the video without cringing. Broccoli.
Broccoli?
You'll want to wash your broccoli. Maybe I'm crazy. I think Critality sort of sees what I mean.
Vegan curry?
I have.
I actually don't like the smell of curry.
Yeah,
but like, How To Basics curry looks really good. Except with chickpeas. I don't like chickpeas.
You fucked up pasta somehow, Rippo.
Pasta?
So, I don't even know. Is that even a good, worthwhile talking point?
Yeah.
Okay. So at the beginning of I almost said at the beginning of the Hokage because I was reading your name in chat. But
I want to become the Hokage. Come on.
Jesus Christ. At the beginning of the Cooking with Koi, I mentioned that I'm vegan, which is something I haven't talked about on stream like at all because I've never had a reason to bring it up. But I figured why not for a random little talking point of the KoiCast, test KoiCast, to ask Chris what his feelings are or something about me being vegan. Because he seems to...
So, personally, So let me just say how I found out my Mike was vegan. It was summer. We were about to go out for Pokemon Go. About to go to the park. I'm like, Mike, you know what? My mom should make you paella. He's like, oh, what does paella have? Rice? He was like, okay. Chicken and a bunch of seafood. And he was like, oh, I'm vegan. I was like, and that's how I found out Mike was vegan. Which, to me, I don't really like care if anyone's vegan or not. Like, I know there's a bunch of memes about being vegan, but like honestly, it's the person's choice. And when we were like walking on the night on the day of 4th of July,
I was selling you on the dishes and
he was like trying to make me convert. You're like what's it called? What are like the people like in religion that like go out to like
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what they're called though.
like I remember in AP World we watched a movie about it. Jesuit. Is it Jesuits? No, not Jesuits. I don't even know what that is.
I'm not sure what it is.
Jehovah's
Witnesses, that's the one.
So on the day that we got the warning from the park police, Mike is for a good hour and a half like
Educating.
Yeah, he's
Chris
educating
on...
me. He was like, oh yeah, because like
and...
cholesterol, like you're not normally supposed to have cholesterol because like animal products and whatnot, like milk, everything has like cholesterol, animal products, and like it like harms your body. And oh, thank you for the 31 bits, Vane.
Hey, Vane, 31 bits for Chris. Can you get a /ban?
I got you. So like,
I still need to make you a dish though.
Yeah.
Tell them about the dish I sold you on, which is also the cooking with koi. That's the dish that I was gonna make you. The one I made.
Oh, the one with the rice.
Yep.
So I don't know about the yeast extract.
Nutritional yeast.
Yeah, nutritional yeast.
You probably wouldn't taste it honestly if I had it in there.
When Mike was telling me,
it tastes like cheese. Yeah, basically.
Okay. When Mike was like selling me on the being vegan, I started like getting almond milk and everything. I still drink almond milk.
Okay, yeah, hold on. For whether you're forgetting about any of what we're talking about, almond milk
is good.
And like having plant milks is straight up just better. It tastes better.
Yeah, because it tastes sweet.
I haven't found a single person who
I like sweetened one. I like sweetened almond milk.
Yeah, I haven't found a single person who doesn't prefer a plant milk over non. Just as a random thing.
Okay, so I started like converting a little bit, but like I still like ate what I normally ate. Just like I dabbled in a little bit more like veggies and like almond milk. I took stuff out. I really liked peanut butter. Is peanut butter vegan?
Yeah.
Okay. You never know. Okay.
I also have a peanut allergy.
Yeah, so I would always threaten Mike with the sandwich when he wasn't feeling well. I was like, "Hey, Mike, you want my peanut butter Nutella sandwich?" And he was like, "Yeah, I need it right now." And so that dish, it was rice with broccoli and extra firm tofu. Extra
firm.
What does extra firm tofu taste like? Like feel like?
Just extra firm. Tofu can be squishy,
I've never
but
had
extra firm tofu is like firm. Like think of Java's stomach. And don't think about eating it. Think about the firmness but also softness if you like push down on a cat's stomach.
Okay, like
that's a horrible description. But he was just petting Java.
The way that the tofu looked and like how like it moved, it reminded me of this one like Latino like cheese that my mom gets. That it's like it's firm, but like it's like still like mendable.
So you could compare it to that.
Yeah,
you would like the dish. I still need to make it for you. I would make it tonight, but I'll make it another time.
I work Saturday.
Okay.
Oh well, it's not finalized. Hold on, let me check I'm gonna give you guys a full
schedule of his work.
Full update schedule of my work. My place of work.
By the way, Critality, you should actually try some. Like almond milk's like vanilla almond milk's the easiest one to get because it's really everywhere.
Good, yeah,
and it's actually really good.
Okay, let's see my schedule. Oh yeah, I got paid today. Should I drop some donations for me? Can I get it refunded?
No.
So I work Thursday and oh no, never mind.
There we go.
So I hate working on Thursdays because it's right after my class, so I'm like tired because I wake up at 8 a.m. go to class until basically 4, and I work 4:30 till 9:30. So I don't get home. I don't eat basically. Like I have a break in between, so I just go to like Starbucks, get a coffee and like a sandwich. That's all I eat that day. So I hate working, and I have a new MIT, which is a manager in training, which all our employees hate him. He doesn't know how to do his job. Sunday though, I can do Sunday. If you're available to chef.
We'll see. Vitality, you googled broccoli, and it's a what? Oh, from South Park's parody of Pokemon. I've never watched South Park. Actually, that's not true. I never got into it. I can never enjoy it. I don't know why.
I enjoyed it. Come on down.
I never enjoyed it.
You know, remember Kenny though,
I mean, yeah,
the
I
character?
know everything about it, but
You know what he would say because like he had a muffled voice.
I don't know.
It was not family friendly.
Well, then we must.
I'll tell you later.
Well,
Q&A?
it's 8:50. We're gonna end in like 10 minutes.
Oh, and I support him streaming.
Oh yeah, one of the talking points was feelings on me streaming. Literally just typed, but there's not too much to expand on in that, so we didn't really cover it. But I'm glad you support.
You see, no one in chat except for me and Cashew were a part of the OG squad when Mike didn't have a camera or a mic when he was doing his test stream of Osu. All he had was the capture, the game cap, and that's it. And I remember I was like, you'd always like stop in the middle of a song and start like typing back.
Oh yeah,
like your earlier streams because you didn't have a mic, and then you got a mic and a cam.
Good days.
You got a cam first. No, mic first, right?
Yeah, I got a mic first. Or yes, I did. All right. Well, I think that covers random talking points in the short time that we've had. It's gone by really fast. Turns out when you talk and have a conversation-ish, time flies. So there's 10 minutes left to do a little Q&A.
And Coochie, you're wrong, by the way. Like, in the earlier one, it was, I like girls with a big fat...
All right.
Yeah, it was Muff. It was like... You know what that... Did you hear what it said? I like girls with big fat titties, basically. That was South Park.
That's fine with... That's not unfamily friendly for the stream. Anyway, yes, Q&A. If you guys have any questions for Chris, for me, for both of us, questions about life in general, I know Am wants to know about goblins and goblets. If a
Coochie
small...
wanted to know about my favorite soft drink.
Oh yeah, Critality wants to know Chris's favorite soft
Mountain
drink.
Dew.
Mountain
Baja
Dew?
Blast.
Baja Blast.
I love Baja Blast. Whenever I go to Taco Bell, I used to go to Taco Bell every Monday, which was...
Really?
Not every Monday. Every, like, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Which added some pounds and, like, hurt my stomach.
I haven't had a soft drink in, like, years.
Oh, yeah, Mike got me into Mountain Dew.
But I think the last soft drink I had was probably also Mountain Dew Baja Blast, like 2 years ago.
You used to collect the boxes.
I did, because there were a ton of different types of boxes, and I literally collect them under my desk.
I would come over, and I was like, hey, Mike, can I have a Mountain Dew? Because, like, my parents would, like, not buy me Mountain Dew because the caffeine I would drink. I was like, oh, this is so good.
Oh, my, I used to drink Mountain Dew, like, I haven't had soda in 2 years, probably, at least. Maybe a little less than 2 years.
Carbonation's going to feel weird if you do drink, like, any soft drink.
I have no desire to anymore, but, like, I used to drink Mountain Dew every day. I used to drink Mountain Dew and play on Xbox every day.
He was the definition of gamer.
What did Am ask? Oh, goblets. If small goblins are how do you feel about that? Are small goblins goblets? Or are goblets goblets?
Do I really have to answer?
Yeah.
So baby goblins should be just called.
This is a hard question.
I'm trying to think, like, midget goblins, level 1 goblins.
Not goblets?
No, because I'm like, because a goblet.
Is Am here? I don't know if Am's here right now.
I think
Goblittles. Goblittles.
Level 1 goblin.
She agrees with that? Goblittles?
Because a goblet has been, like, known as, like, a goblet can it, like, be called, like, a chalice, like
but that does, you don't want your
chalice is bigger.
If you're a goblin, right?
Yeah.
And our son is, we don't want our goblet drinking a goblet. I guess you don't drink goblets, so you drink out of goblets. Wouldn't that get confusing if your goblet is drinking out of another goblet? Except it's not a goblet. Are they drinking
out of, like, the belly button?
No, it's a chalice.
No, I'm talking about, like, if with people, like, in I know what it is. I'm talking about, like, because you said, oh, look at that goblet. He's drinking out of a goblet. Is he drinking, like, through a belly button, through his, like,
Drinking out of a goblet.
Yeah.
The baby goblet's drinking out of a goblet. You don't want them to get confused like we both are right now. That's why I don't think they should be called goblet. Kurtali, I agree. They should be gobletals. A goblet is only defined as having a foot and a stem. What is a goblin defined as? Hold on. Goblin. What if it's having a foot and a stem?
If I'm gonna flip out.
A goblin.
Ugly dwarf-like creature of folklore. Hey, it's Coochie.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe Goblettle is the way to go. I need to let Am know that.
And glass having a foot and stern. Foot and then stern.
A glass, though. Yeah. Fatality. You're right.
Dad's game.
We need to let Am know when he's here that goblets are not baby goblins. Goblittles are. That's what we've learned. Can't take this abuse. Well, we've got
Coochie,
like...
I put up the heart sign. What?
Unloyal mod.
Coochie, I have the power right now to unmod you again. But I won't because I'm a nice guy.
We've got like 5 minutes left. If anyone has any questions about anything, about life for any of us, for anything ever, let us know. And that'll be that for this streameroo. What time? Oh, I'm stupid. It's 5. It's 8:55. I just said the time.
You just said it. Oh yeah, like whenever like me and Mike hang out, like we have like so many like brain farts. Like we just like say random stuff and like we just start laughing.
What's my favorite vegetable?
Vegetable?
My favorite vegetable?
I need a list.
Um,
Is eggplant considered a vegetable or fruit?
Eggplant would be a vegetable. If I'm not insane. Basher,
I do like onions.
What's my favorite grocery store? Whole Foods. Basher, how did I get into Osu? In early high school, a friend of mine showed me either Cookiesy or Ruchi playing Big Black on his phone.
He told me a Ruchi.
I think it was a Ruchi. I don't remember. But I thought, man, this game looks hard. And my friend at the time said, you like hard games, you should try this out. And then I played it for a day and was like, this isn't that good. And then like 3 months later, when that summer, I forget what school year it was earlier in high school. That summer, I guess whatever now is 4 years ago, so it wasn't super early in high school. But that summer I had nothing to do. And so that's how I started playing Osu, because I was like, if I have nothing to do, I've got to find some game or something. So I was trying to remember what this hard, cool, fun music game was that a friend told me about during the school year. And I searched it up, found my account again, and started playing with mouse only before quickly...
Mouse only, I can't go back to it.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Very hard. But yeah, got back to keyboard and eventually tablet like really early on into Osu, like a few months into Osu, keyboard and tablet, and then kind of just played literally every day until except for that one time I took a few month break like we talked about earlier. I played every day, and I became I don't want to say it became an addiction, but it became almost problematic because I was like, I have to get at least 1 PP a day. That's literally how I used to play Osu. And I remember one time during a summer, not that summer, but a different summer, I had to go on vacation for a week. And I was like, I can't do it because I have to get my PP. I have to play Osu. But after that vacation is when I realized, oh, wait, it's fine if I don't play every day. And now I definitely don't play every day.
Your manager's yelling at me to tell you something.
What? What is that? Make me give you snacks?
Wait, what? Make him give you snacks. Did he give you snacks? No. Wow. Mom, just give him... Just wow. No hospitality. Give Java a treat. What?
Critality, I'm trying to see what this is that you've... What the fuck is this?
That's Critality. Is that Critality?
No. I don't think so.
This is basic hospitality.
Oh yeah, so I don't think I answered what my favorite vegetable is. I really like broccoli. Broccoli's on and off for me, but I think that might be my favorite vegetable.
I like playing with broccoli.
Because I wouldn't say carrots. I wouldn't say...
Hey, carrots are okay. I like it with.
I like
ranch.
fruits more than I like
Yeah.
vegetables, but broccoli's probably my
Mango.
favorite vegetable. Mango's good.
Let me guys tell you a story. So every day for lunch, you know what Mike would bring for lunch?
Apple
Apple.
and almonds.
Apple and almonds.
Because I'd eat lunch in high school. This is a while ago.
Super
I'd eat
early.
lunch in high school. No, I'd eat after. I'd come home and then eat lunch, so I wouldn't. I'd bring a snack to school.
Mhm.
But everyone was like, I never understood how people could eat lunch so early in high school.
Yeah, we
'cause
had
our
lunch at
like 11.
it was 11.
Like 11
11 to
a.m.
12.
Who has lunch at 11 a.m.?
Do you remember when was it? Like the lunch blocks, A, B, and C? C was so late in the day. It was at 1:30, and the A block was like at 10.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Nightbot, what do you... I'm still trying to have JavaBot work. I was trying to mess around with it off stream to see if I could run it without having lag spikes in Osu. I don't know what it is, but I can't get JavaBot to work. So for now, I have Nightbot posting that every hour. But I want to be able to have it post every 2 hours. Please, please, Nightbot. Please, Nightdev.
For
Add
favorite
that.
vegetable, I would say caramelized onions. I really enjoy
Onions.
those.
Onions are good.
I really like. Sometimes I just get some rice in my rice cooker. Okay, I have a secret formula. I put some salt and then I put olive oil inside, so like it doesn't like stick to it. So it's like it sticks to itself. And then I don't like my rice too salty because I saute the caramelized onions like a little bit of olive oil, and then I just like caramelize it, and then I just pop it in there.
That doesn't sound bad.
And like sometimes, like if I'm feeling like it's like something else, I just do rice and beans and like I add some onions in there, and it's actually really good.
I need to get some onions and cook with them more. Critality, could I run it off of a laptop or something instead? Unfortunately, my laptop is a MacBook, and unfortunately as well, the Streamlabs chatbot is Windows only. So rippo me for running that on something else. That being said, it's supposed to get Mac support very soon. It's also supposed to be integrated into Streamlabs OBS soon, which I do plan on going back to at some point once it comes out of beta. So I don't know how soon that's going to be. That depends on Streamlabs. But sometime we'll have JavaBot full time. The big ol' F for that. Thanks for the typing of the F. Well,
Hold on. I gotta find something.
what?
So hold on. If I can find it.
You want to show your cat?
No, I was looking for a picture of you.
Picture of me.
Yeah, I can't find it, but yeah, I'll show a picture of my cat.
Holding on. And that's Chris's cat. We should I should have her here sometime with Java.
Yeah.
All right. Monka S holding on. Well, I think that's everything. And
Yeah, her name's Grace. She's an angel.
that's been that. It's been a good. I don't even know if I would call this a podcast. More like just a chill
Yeah.
Q&A sesh and talk time with someone, interview time. I don't know. It was fun to do for the past hour and a half. That's pretty fun. It's nice to change up the stream in this way and have something.
Coochie's calling us adorable. Oh,
I
thanks,
think-
Coochie.
I think he's calling us adorable.
Yeah, he's calling us adorable.
Us adorable.
Yeah. If not, we ban him, right?
Yeah, insta ban. Sorry, Critality. Well, I'm glad that we were able to do this and change it up this evening on stream. Actually, you know what? Before I switch overlays to the ending overlay, I was about to think of some final thing to say, but I forgot what I wanted it to be. So never mind. This is a fun time. not as horribly. It wasn't as.
We were freaking out in the car. We were nervous in the car.
It wasn't as awkward and cringy as it could have been, and I don't think it really was, which is something I was worried about. I was worried about not being able to bring up good talking points or continue a conversation. You know, it was pretty
Honestly,
good.
though,
It went better
these
than I expected.
questions